Right, settle down, children. Right, settle down. School started.
Okay. Sorry.
Now, I'm Mr. Bobble, and I will be your teacher for today.
This is nice.
Now, have you done your homework?
I realized what you told me before.
What homework?
What do you mean, what homework? Have you done your homework?
No.
So I brought
What do you mean, no?
I didn't get any homework.
You did. I gave you some last time. Right then, so today, what are we going to be doing?
Maths.
drive safely afterwards.
I see.
So,
We're going to learn about bananas.
going to learn about what?
Bananas?
Bananas? You want to learn about bananas? Right then, let's get your exercise books out and get your pens ready. Today then, children of Mr. Bobble's class. What's so funny?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at? I'll make you have detention if you carry on laughing.
Okay.
So, today in Mr. Bobble's class, we are going to have a maths test.
No!
So, your first question on the maths test is, what is 3 plus 6? You've got 5 seconds to answer. Time's up. If you've not answered it, you've got to move on to the next one.
That's hard. I can't even.
The next one then is 45 times 1. And your final question on this maths test.
I won't have to do this.
Okay.
So, the first question was worth 5 points. The second question was worth 10 points. And the final question is worth 100 points. So the final question is, what is 1 million times 4?
Game, Mr. Bobble.
Mr. Gent, are you messing around in your exercise book?
No, I'm writing my name.
If you've put your answer down, can you put your pen down, please, so we know?
Fine.
Okay. I gotta go.
Okay, so have you got answers for them?
Yes. Can I just finish off this one?
Finish writing it quickly then, because I'm going to start writing the answers out.
Oh, I want to see.
So, for 5 points, 3 plus 6 is... Any guesses?
9. 12.
9. Well done, Miss Gent.
What? It's
So
9.
Chloe gets 5 points.
Oh, it's nothing.
So for 10 points, 45 times 1. Any guesses?
45. 49.
Mr. Gent got that right. So that's 10 points to Mr. Gent.
I'm not dumb.
And then the final one for 100 points.
Gosh, I can
4 million.
so I can't concentrate.
What is 1 million times
4 million.
4? And if you shout it out once more without me asking you, I'm going to deduct 100 points from you. So Mr. Gent has just lost 100 points. So Miss Gent, what is the answer?
4.
Where's it going like that?
4,000?
No, what is a million? 4 million.
4 million, that is correct.
I
Miss
get 10
Gent.
points.
I watered it so it'll grow bigger and
So,
bigger.
you have minus 90 points, Mr. Gent, for speaking out loud. And Miss Gent has got 105 points. But that's not all. We're going to go into the next round of this to see whether you can earn some of them points back, Mr. Gent. Right then, children. Hope you had a good break.
Yes.
We're going to do, because Mr. Bobble likes his tests, we're going to do a science test. You've got 3 questions. Question number 1 will be worth 10 points. Question number 2 will be worth 30 points. And question number 3 will be worth 100 points. So at the minute, Chloe's in the lead with 105 and Oscar's trailing behind with minus 90. So Oscar needs to do a little bit of catching up here. So your first question. Water freezes at what temperature? I'm going to give you a second to think about that one. So what temperature does water freeze at? Write it down in your book.
What do you mean by it freezes?
So when water goes from being a liquid into a block of ice, what's the temperature? So question number 2 for 30... Excuse me, Mr. Jens, why have you got a remote control on your table?
I don't know.
We're in school now, you're not watching. It's only the teaching assistant Isabella that's watching the telly. Thank you. That'll be possibly another 5 points taken off Oscar, I think, at this rate. What is hotter, the sun or a barbecue? So what's hotter? Is the sun hotter or is a barbecue hotter? Right, so Miss Jen, can you stop watching the teaching assistant's informational programme, please?
What? What is that?
That is the teaching assistant's informational training programme that she's watching, thank you very much. And then finally, for 100 points, which country is the biggest in the UK? You've got 4 to pick from. Scotland, England, Wales or Ireland? Which one is the bigger? Or the biggest?
I thought you were going to say Russia then.
Is Russia in the UK, Miss Jen? I don't think it is. Are you ready? Right then, so, because Mr. Bobble is such a good fashion icon, I am on point with all the trends. Mr. Bobble is hashtag trending. You aren't going to find somebody that's more fashion conscious than me. I will do you a deal. If you win this round, I'm going to give you my state-of-the-art, high-tech fashion hat that you will not want to go anywhere without, because it will just make you into the most fashionable person in the world. Never have you ever seen one of these before. So, question number 1. What temperature does water freeze at? Yes, Miss Jen. Oscar?
Minus 10, please.
It is 0 degrees. At minus 10 degrees, yes, it would be frozen, Oscar. So I'm going to give you 5 points for that one because you got close, and Chloe can have 5 points because she got close.
Okay.
So, number 2. What is hotter? A barbecue or the sun?
The sun.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Could you cook on the sun?
Oh no.
Why not?
Because it's... Oh yeah, you can. No. If you cook on the sun, your body burns.
Why?
Because it's too hot.
Ah, so it is. The sun is hotter than a barbecue.
I get 2 right so far.
And then the third and final one. You got half right for the first one, Mrs. We'll not have a full tick for that one, thank you. So, which country is bigger
Scotland.
in the UK?
The island.
Scotland, Ireland, England or Wales. So you don't think it's England or Wales, either of you two?
Wales, but I put Scotland. I feel like it's England, right? But
Well, you're both wrong.
what?
England is the biggest country in the United Kingdom because we go all the way from the bottom, all the way up to the Scottish border, and then we've got Wales over here to us. So England is actually the biggest one. But let's have a look at your points. So you both got 35 on that one, which means it's a draw.
What?
So this means Mr. Bobble has got to part with another part of his absolutely top-notch fashion designer spy goggles. Now these goggles, when you click them, will turn you into a 6-foot-tall giant.
Like this?
And will make everything you eat taste like sweets. So, you both get a prize. You either get the super duper high-tech fashion hat or the super duper spy goggles that make everything taste like sweets. So, I'm going to put them behind my back, give them a good shuffle. Right then, as Miss Gent is the only one that's turned up in uniform today, she gets to pick which hand first.
I really want the sunglasses. So I'm guessing the sunglasses are orange.
So you want this hand? Are you happy with going for this one, Mr. Gent?
Oh, I really want to go for the right.
So Mr. Gent is going for my right arm, and Miss Gent is going for my left arm. Shut your eyes. Shut your eyes properly, Mr. Gent. Close them. And then open and see what prize you got.
Yay!
You two will now become the most fashionable people in the world.
Slow code from stealing your eyes. Hey! Haha. I'm telling the teacher when he comes in. I'm gonna mess around with this teacher's telly.
Right, so we've had lunch.
He just stole my prize.
Mr. Gent, can we have the prize back over please? Thank you. Right, so for this afternoon's, Mr. Gent, can you sit up properly at the table, please? Sit up properly at the table. Right. So, for this afternoon's lesson, Mr. Gent, this way, please. We are going to have a drawing challenge. You can draw whatever you want to draw. You can only use one page, and when you've drawn it, Mr. Bobble will judge who's the best and gets my super duper beautiful silk and silver tie.
Yeah.
Are you steady? Go. Class is working. It's time for water. Right, what are you doing out of your chair, Mr. Gent?
I didn't draw mine because it went wrong.
Okay, you can have a little bit of time remaining. Stay in your chair, Mr. Gent.
Okay.
I'm just going to mark some papers over here.
Or fall asleep.
No answering back to the teacher, please. Still working. Good.
Jimbo, the muscle. Stacy, the wild card. The triplet, they.
Scooter Muskie is a garbage baby.
What are you doing out of your chair, Mr. Gent?
Sorry. Sorry.
Now, teaching assistant, you should be controlling these children.
Okay.
Have we finished our drawings there?
Yeah.
So, let's have a look. Who's going to win the super duper silver encrusted tie of truth? So, Oscar, present your artwork, please. Thank you very much, Mr. Gent. Why has it got 3 wheels?
It's a 6-wheel drive car.
3-wheeler, there's only 3 wheels.
I can't drive. I can't write it 3D. I can't draw 3D. I'm stupid.
So we've got a car. What has Miss Gent
I
drawn?
drawed a hot car.
I will be the judge of what you've drawn. Oh.
Daddy.
See, this car's got 4 wheels.
Daddy.
So these... Yes, teaching assistant. They are my super duper glasses, teaching assistant. Can we not have you running off with them, please? Okay. Difficult choice. But I think purely because Chloe's car is not going to fall over, because it's got 4 wheels, Oscar's only got 3, that's going to fall over, Oscar. I think Chloe's is going to be the winner. So Chloe will get my super duper tie. And I think just because of somebody messing around with me while I was marking papers, you get to keep the car of shame.
More like sleeping.
I was not sleeping, I was marking papers. I am the teacher. Oh, what's this? Tricked you in... Who's drawn on my board?
I wrote that note since I had...
You drew on the board, Miss Jen.
No. And I've got these posters. Yes, she did. Because I drew on the board.
Ah, so it's your post-it note, so that must mean that Mr. Gent drew on my board. Right, I will speak to the head teacher about you. That's it for today. Miss Gent, you have been brilliant, as always. Excuse me, Mr. Gent, can you please take your car of shame with you? You are not to let that out of your sight, and then tomorrow I want it brought back to class so we can have a proper talk. I will see you tomorrow. Have a fun night. Another day. Hey, what about it, teaching assistant? Have we done with them for the day? So we have a bit of a play now.